afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Grimaldi Forum here in Monaco as we get ready for the group stage draw of the first season of the UEFA Europa League. Well, if Cesc Fabregas left Arsenal to compete for silverware, then he's not had to wait long for his dream to come true. Less than a fortnight since going home, as he puts it, he's already competing for a European trophy. It's the glittering prize that attracts football's glitterati. Generations of European Cup conquerors converging in Monaco to salute Barcelona, the reigning kings of Europe, and ponder who might dethrone them. I can tell you a few moments ago, Harry was quizzing John Hartson about his team selection and his tactics. I wonder how much he gave away. Let's hear now from John Hartson in the Wales dressing room and hear what his pre-match team talk is. Roberto, that seemed a very cruel way to lose any football match. Chris, many will try and tell you that this club could do without this competition this year, but judging by the response from your players and yourself, that's not the case, is it? And just watching your reaction to your second goal, you seem to really enjoy the footwork in that one.
If that was Barcelona...
On arrival at Wembley, visiting teams are given a rather blunt reminder of some of the stellar names that they'll be facing. But while Wales are happy to be cast as underdogs, there's a determination in their dressing room not to show England too much respect. How close did you come to dying?
I asked my brother James to get my kids around my bed because I thought this would be my last night. It was hard, you know.
Chris, it's going to be emotional, isn't it?
Oh, well, it has to be, doesn't it? I mean, David would be one of the first to tell you that he's a lifelong Manchester United fanatic. And despite 7 years apart, he hasn't lost any love for this club, or indeed vice versa, as you could see from the reaction he got as he landed at Manchester Airport. This is quite simply a derby day that Manchester United fans will never forget, largely because City fans won't let them. They believe this is a landmark day that signals a change in the balance of power in this football-mad city. He's vowed to dazzle in the desert. British boxing's brightest star has returned to the city of entertainment to put on a show.
I can see, him going down a few times. I'm just so strong and powerful in this fight, and I've got the speed on my side and the youth on my side. I think I'm just going to be too good for him.
To wow the crowds in this town takes a little magic. What does Amir Khan have to do to win over an American audience, a Vegas audience?
Well, you know what we found out.
Do you come over to Liverpool much at all? Is Liverpool
No,
City
first time.
Well, in that case, you're going to hear a lot of Scouse, which is the Liverpool twang.
Ta, la, that's, boss, that.
OK, number two, that means thank you, my friend. That's fantastic news. Here in Germany, at least 10% of every stadium must be standing. For many, it's a disturbing sight. So why are these terraces safer? Well, the theory is that throughout this stand, there are barriers every 4 or 5 steps down, which means that should overcrowding occur, or if fans should start to surge forward, then the pressure at your back equates to about the weight of 4 or 5 people, as opposed to 400 or 500. It's the first day of the new season, and everyone inside Goodison Park is full of hope and optimism. Everyone except Mark Halsey. Just 24 hours earlier, he'd learned he had cancer.
I'd had a lot of soreness in my throat and my ear, and I went to see the specialist on the Friday where he told me I had cancer.
Message of support for ref battling cancer with Gary Megson, that one.
Supporting a loved one with cancer is hard. For wife Michelle, it's tougher than most. She has leukemia. It was diagnosed on New Year's Eve. Their story has touched the whole football community. This text message reads, "I heard about your illness today. Hope you're okay, and I'll pray for you every night." It's from Wayne Rooney.
And are we set for an all-North-West super fight? Here's Chris to explain. Chris?
Yeah, thank you. You don't mean me and you, do you? No, just to get that one clear, because I think you'd batter me on that one. Anyway, it's one to get all the boxing fans talking. Could Bolton's world champion Amir Khan be set for a showdown with Manchester's Matthew Hatton. Well, this is the oldest stadium in baseball. It's Fenway Park, and like Anfield, it's a bit of a sporting antique. These seats, for example, have been here the best part of 80 years. So when John Henry came in, he didn't want to build a new stadium for this club. He wanted to build on the traditions and increase the facilities and the capacity. If he does the same at Anfield, he'll want to get much more out of it than football alone. They've turned Wembley Way into a sea of tangerine. The fans certainly have Premier League class. They believe they've a team to match. Are you nervous about today then? How are you feeling? Yeah, it's hard to bite your fingernails in one of those, isn't it? Wearing that outfit, are you expecting the final score to be 2-2 today?
2-2? Very good! That was very quick for a man.
Oh, that's a fair point, I suppose.
Yes, Chris.
Yes, I think that's the most bizarre sport handover we've had, certainly this week anyway.
Go on, Chris, knock him dead.
Thank you very much, Peter. Where he's been on loan from Manchester United all season. Oh, I'm in trouble now.
Go on,
now
Chris, I'm with you.
He's permanently switched from red to blue. Do you want to read the next bit?
The goalkeeper has signed a 5-year deal after moving from Old Trafford for around £3 million. Meanwhile,
it may be Valentine's Day.